Okay, so you may have noticed that we're in the trophy room in the Batcave. There's a very good reason for that, and that's because now that we have Riddler, we can actually go for a trophy or two here. Well, I mean, we could already go for at least a trophy just in the extras menu. Okay, where's Riddler? Riddler. Should I even go for it right now? Because I don't know if the one viewer the thing says is here is someone who will appreciate it. So I might as well turn on all the other extras. There it is, under the red brick. Now there's a no phones, no cameras rule for like these treasures here. Like this penny, the T-Rex, the Batmobile that can be broken down and rebuilt into the Burton-mobile. Oh my word, that is a lot of studs that just rewarded. And of course the...
This is where you can check out the mini-kits you've collected on your travels. You have been collecting mini-kits, right? Don't worry if you left some behind. You'll probably just need new characters. Mosey back into a level in free play mode to scoop up any you missed, and there'll be a cool model waiting for you right here.
And yeah, the mini-kit viewer. Is this the same Watchtower model from Lego Batman 2? Anyways, what other trophies can I go for? Well, let's buy Bat Cow. But Batman Zuranar is here. An unearthly likeness. Well, there's Batmite as well. So we can also do. Where is Mr. Mix's Pitlick? We're beings from the fifth dimension! Okay, turn Billy Batson into Shazam. Right, boost the gold and blue beetle. It just so happens that they're right next to each other. Super Buddies! Okay, any other trophies to go for here? Ace the Bat Hound and Crypto. There's Ace. If we have Crypto, then we're good. Yep, here's Crypto. There's Ace. We got some super pets here. Alright, so where's Shazam? Or do we find him as Billy Batson? That'd be a no on that then. So where's Shazam? Yes. Shazam. Yep, we've got one viewer here. Shazam! If there were small hatches, that'd be a good thing to have Billy Batson on standby for. But since I haven't seen them at all... Shazam! Well, thanks for calling out the trophy name. But anyway, what are we missing? Well, one person is in has joined, so that's nice. Players Adam West. If Stan Lee from Lego Marvel is any indication, we won't get that until we get all the Stan Lee's, the Adam Wests in peril. So, there are a bunch of other things we can do, but 9 times out of 10 they're going to be elsewhere. So, the best thing I think we could do is to one thing I genuinely don't get is how I'm supposed to use the Bat computer for...
computer. 3 guesses who it belongs to. You can use it to head back into the levels you've completed and grab all the stuff you missed first time around.
I genuinely don't get how we're supposed to use the back computer to access the world map. Well, until auto tech gets here, might as well do intruder alert, intruder alert. There we got Riddler getting that trophy. So I scored a butt ton of trophies in that hole alone. So I should probably keep up this momentum and hammer out all the remaining DLC levels.
Hello, you all settled in? Right then, I will begin. My name is Alfred. Let me get you up to speed, son. Rachel, Bruce's ex, has herself a new man. Poor Bruce. I really thought they last the distance. I even got myself a new hat. This fella, Harvey Dent's got himself into a right pickle. He's only gone and passed himself off as the Batman. Dent the Batman? He's having a laugh. I mean, he's a big man, but he's out of shape. For Bruce, this is a full-time job.
I'll tell you one thing, it says a lot that many of the mini kits why is it that pedantic when it comes to all right. What? My mini kit right there, if I need it. And here comes the tumbler. Bam! That takes care of that.
I don't know. What's Rachel thinking about this fella? Who am I to tell her? I've heard this guy can be a bit insincere. A bit... what's the expression? You know, too fit. Is that a bazooka? Go on, Master Bruce, get in there, son. Oh, Bruce, not another car. This Dim character. I mean, with all due respect, he isn't a patch on Master Wayne. Underneath all that rubber and armor plate, Bruce is a very sensitive guy. Not a lot of people know that. Oh, Bruce, you were only supposed to blow the Lego doors off.
It says a lot that most of the mini kits in this level require some of like the least appropriate abilities for the Nolan world.
I should have.
Alright, so there's the Adam West Imperil. Wait, did I turn... Yes, dead magnet's on. Why am I not... Whoa. Okay, so Raven can phase through these things. And you have to do it from down there to get that mini kit. Okay, who has explosives? You have a demolition suit. That's a mini kit. And we're done here. Why so serious? I don't get why they always do that with the stud bar. Anyways, oh, I think I know what the mini kit build's gonna be. Yep, it's the tumbler. Boosh. Okay. Okay. So, the miscellaneous trophies for that DLC. Set the free play characters as Tom Hardy's Bane and Cillian Murphy's Scarecrow. Okay, there's Tom Hardy's Bane. And then Cillian Murphy's Scarecrow. Would you like to see my mask? And now, we need Christian Bale's Batman and Heath Ledger's Joker. Someone has to kill the other. It's simple. Okay, that's done that. Well, one of the miscellaneous trophies in the Arrow level I know can be done, like, in story mode. But, the other levels, Man of Steel, need to bring Crypto to the level itself. Okay. So I think of the levels we want to do that are left, I think we want to do the Bizarro one next.
Me and Bizarro. Bizarro hero. Help Superman. Superman say as reward, Bizarro get own planet all to himself, very far away from other people. He say not helping. Bizarro not understand, but hate new planet and make city to live in called Rocktropolis. Now very, very good man want wreck Rocktropolis, take energy from planet, make Bizarro happy to see city in peril. So me steal LexCorp replicator gun, make own League of Friends. Batzarro, Bizarra, Cesaro, and Green Zarro. Apart we fight Darkseid, save planet. Bizarro League backwards!
Oh, danke, Herr Richtofen. That's true hero already.
Darkseid hurts citizens. Bizarro League must not help them. Slowly!
Okay. Can any of the Bizarro League Well, it says a lot that Green Zarro is modeled on Guy Gardner. I'm in mini kit mode and I shouldn't even be because, well, as soon as I finish up with this, I can start free play. Also, Bat-Zara's batarangs are explosive.
No! Must get people back up to ground. That better? We make such bad team. Them not heroes. Bizarro League fight to make Superman ashamed of us.
All these damn parademons. And I think this is the first appearance of Darkseid in a LEGO DC game. Darkseid would go from the main villain of a DLC level to the main villain of LEGO Batman. LEGO DC supervillains. But why is the stud magnet so inconsistent? Yeah. So Bat-Zara isn't as Sonic as the original. See? Because Bizarro is like the opposite of Superman. Okay,
Bizarro League needs you, Batzarro. You world's worst detective.
Then we need... Bonk! How is it that stunned enemies can't die or can't get... Alright,
This looked like job for glow powers!
Richtofen. I was going to ask if you've already done the bonus missions.
Rocktropolis people am free! Save more Rocktropolis people!
Well, I did do...
Walking along, minding my business, and then
I will say I did do all of the miscellaneous trophies. I was still yet to do. Well, what's crazy?
That not funny.
LEGO has only physically released a comic-style Darkseid and only movie-style Parademons. Well, maybe that was deliberate for, like, this level in particular, because here, or...
Uh-oh, what we do now?
Because Bizarro has made his own version of the Justice League, and oh, come on, come, thank you. And his version of Green Lantern is, as you can see, modeled on Guy Gardner for some reason. No, I don't think so. Bizarro never even had a widely released figure. Alright.
Bizarro League now have Bizarro Mobile. Oh, Bizarro Mobile not last long.
Well, it could be worse.
Watch out for Big Hurdy Laser. Bizarro League need to be very careless.
Oh, what? At least I can still get that mini kit. Where is, there she is. Woof. It says a lot that all...
Bizarro League save Rocktropolis!
Well, it says a lot that all the innocents are microfigs.
Yay! M did it! Just when M thought all won, Superman and friends turn up, help us badly. Together! Worst of friends! Darkseid not show face again. Bizarro am very ungrateful for help. Rocktropolis unsafe once again.
Level not complete! The level's just called Bizarro. Collect no Lego studs! That's for getting superhero, I'm guessing. Because With all the stud multipliers, superhero just goes like that, yeah. But on the other side, the stud magnet has become is pretty inconsistent, at least on these DLC levels. Anyway, hey, give us Power Girl right off the bat.
Me and Bizarro. Bizarro hero. Help Superman. Superman say as reward, Bizarro get own planet all to himself, very far away.
Okay, so who can do this? Well, there's Terra. Does Batzaro not have a grappling hook? Okay, so who can magnet? What? All right. Okay, I was getting worried that there weren't actually enough detector arrows for everything I needed. Why would you say no to building twice, you numpty? Oh wait, this is Bizarro World. Never mind. How much do you think it says that the innocents in Bizarro World are all microfigs? Okay, can vibe. Yep. I am displeased to see you playing... Oh, I am displeased to see you playing Starfire and Power Girl in the Bizarro level. They're the two ugliest DC women of all time. Or at least two of. And to think that that's Nolan North as Bizarro. When Flash certainly is far more used to the one from Injustice 2, which I think is Scorpion, actually, Patrick Seitz. Anyway, because he's Bizarro, his abilities are flipped. His beam now has an ice element and his breath has a fire element. Not gonna lie, I wish they kept the Simp Door ability from Lego Batman 1. Too bad Batgirl and Freeze Girl weren't hard enough or something. I don't doubt that...
Good job, fellow crime fighter. Now I really must be going. Adam West, away!
Oh, come on. Thank you. Okay. Now, Ivy can go in there. I don't doubt that in some incarnations, Batgirl certainly he would deserve to be able to use the Simp Doors. Can't say for certain about Freeze Girl. I don't know what's wrong with the security guard. Both the Freeze Girls in New Batman Adventures, as well as the one in Batman and Robin, were quite attractive. Okay, and Brainiac. Would have been funny if Batgirl only gets that ability when she's in the heat suit. Oh, Mini-Kit's lost. Well, okay. Well, so we've only got, I think, two more. The backwards humor in the Bizarro level is so simple, but it makes me laugh every time. Maybe that's why it was incorporated into Bizarro's intro dialogues in Injustice 2. Like,
Me am hero, here to destroy. Me make enemies smile.
Alright, so Suicide Squad, the Arrow Show, or the Man of Steel movie. If you want to decide, you have a moment to do so, because I need to sort out the miscellaneous trophies for what we've just done. Is there the Omega powers for setting free play characters as Darkseid and Desaad. So alright, any other trophies we can go for? We need to be on the moon for the last Bizarro trophy. We need to do hub races in order to get one of the Suicide Squad ones, but we can do have Margot Robbie's Harley Quinn, and do you know who the guy who invented the Suicide Squad knows who I am and made a cameo in one of my videos? Huh. I'm guessing you want to start with that. Because here we got the Wardens of Belle Reve. So we can do... Alright, let's get the squad out.
Okay, you scum. Code Red. We are under attack. Time to earn those expensive, explosive collars I bought you all. Sensors indicate an intruder has entered from the east wall, fluttered around the security light for a curiously long time, before finally breaking into the compound. Get out there and stop him. Believe me, you don't want to wait for my mind-blowing motivational speech.
Yep, John Ostrander. He invented Amanda Waller and Parasite as far as the roster in this game is concerned. He also invented Ayla
This is
Sakura.
Amanda Waller with a Belle Rev Penitentiary status update. With the prison under attack, I've initiated a complete lockdown. Members of my squad have been tasked with identifying those responsible and taking them out, whether they want to or not. With the lockdown in effect, all prisoner cells have been completely sealed. It's a good thing my team are used to getting past the occasional locked door. I gotta admit, Deadshot is a great leader, even if he doesn't seem to care that he's a great leader. The squad's going to need him if we're going to track down the attackers.
Well, in Injustice 2, he does share a voice with Yusuke from Persona 5. Alright. So Squad Deadshot has both tech and... Is it yellow, purple... No, purple, red, yellow, blue. Purple, red, yellow, blue. See? I can learn things, Futaba. Hey, Harley!
Harley Quinn. My favorite inmate. I can't deny she's got her uses. Especially with that giant hammer of hers. Wait, how did she even get that in here?
Woof. You know who else has tech access? The SWAT guy. They didn't have that in Lego Batman 1, so I guess they got better training since. Either that or the standards for SWAT have improved vastly for the sake of, like, new recruits. Okay, okay, so that allows everyone else up here. Okay. Well, Captain Boomerang is the one we want for explosives. Might as well grab this. Another character I'm surprised wasn't in this game as DLC until DLC is Jim Gordon. I guess they needed a spot for someone more important to Batman, like Polka Dot Man or Kevin Smith. Especially since Polka Dot Man in Lego DC Supervillains is portrayed by an influencer. Possibly one of the most obnoxious that I've ever heard. Because he appeared in Achievement Hunter's Hardcore Tabletop World Series.
What's King Shark doing? Must be something going on underground. For the sake of our intruders, I hope King Shark's been fed today. Did I forget to mention that King Shark actually is a shark? He likes to remind people about that.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but I don't think any non-suit character has the light-up ability, right? As far as I'm aware, as far as I know, you need the
I'm starting to think that Task Force X is causing more damage to this place than any potential attackers. Looks like I'll have to cancel tomorrow's basketball game.
Mr. Freeze should have it because he's the Batman and Robin version, and if you saw that movie, you know his suit was full of LEDs. Yeah, he lit up basically the entire, basically every scene he was in that movie. Also, you don't do it in this level, but King Shark is one of only 2 characters in this game who can pull super strength handles underwater. Yeah, the other one is Killer Croc, as we discovered back on the Watchtower during, I think, Brainiac's initial attack. Well, it says a lot that we're getting teasers insofar as like what we need for mini kits and what we don't have all the way around this place. Like Aquaman used to in the last game, but this game decided that only giants and Kryptonians should have it for some reason. Even if its ability someone else should canonically have. Yeah, that's weird. It's something I think always found weird for as long as I've played this game. Anyway, if you want, Anyway, when it comes to teasing mini kits, we've got attract gubbins over here. We've got something to freeze over there. Gubbin. Oh, is Harley's acrobatic, isn't she? Yep. All right. So. So who has a grappling hook?
Seriously, what would you do without me?
Katana should be able to pull that real orange handle. Or Deadshot could do it. Hey, I'm not playing favorites here. Guess I didn't want too many characters to have this ability, but half the roster can fly, shoot beams, if not both. Beams, if not both. I'm guessing what the light up thing is supposed to reveal is where we're supposed to send all the attract gubbins, so...
I take back what I said before. Whoever or whatever broke in here must have had one heck of a party. Deathstroke. He should be able to help us get past. Not that I'd trust Slade Wilson as far as I could throw him.
Also, weird how Harley has, like, partial super strength. She can crack walls, but she can't lift things with handles on them. I mean, I get that that's partially, like, down to her hammer, but... But I'm kind of with you on how weird it is. Anyway, boomerang. Okay. I really wish that this game had some more interesting super strength uses. Remember how in the first game where you could pull a truck as Bane, or how in Marvel you could pick up and throw vehicles? So blue, purple. So yeah, blue, purple, yellow, red.
Last mission, team. Our targets should be right behind this door.
Green, blue, red. Oh, what? They didn't dance in my game. To be fair, and there was no flying shark either. What did you do? I genuinely have no idea. All I did was use the tech panel for story purposes before that mini kit. So, though to be fair, I have heard a lot more incidental voice lines on PS4 than I did on Xbox, so...
Gentlemen, The danger has been neutralized and identified as a Mr. Drury Walker, aka Cameron Van Clear, aka Killer Moth. No, seriously. Unable to access our computer system due to IT not being one of his special powers, he resorted to the usual monologue, detailing his plans to expose the squad in some kind of half-baked revenge plot. His moving speech allowed the squad time to effectively flank and then squash this insect. Needless to say, the whole affair was moth ado about nothing.
Pizza party! Ugh. If only Mr. J could see me now! Kinda wish this had been a boss fight. It would take the entire Suicide Squad to defeat Killer Moth. If you're worried about how sick I've been for the past while, I can definitely see the light at the end of the tunnel. Lego Harley and Mothy have a weird relationship. In 1, they're allies. In 3, she's his therapist. And then in DLC, he wants revenge on her team, and then she squashes him.
You scum. Code Red. We are under attack. Time to...
Okay, this level actually lets you have multiple player characters on screen. Since you have Starfire, want to turn the others into the rest of the Teen Titans? Well, that depends on if it lets me keep the multitude of characters. I do love this Riddler figure, though. The Dragster set was awesome. I suppose you'll like even better that Riddler was needed in the Batcave. It does. I've tried it myself. So, red, yellow, purple, blue. What is it? Ah, the Edster is needed. Oh, for God's sake. Alright. Well. Idiot. If you're wondering, no, Adam West Batman never used an electricity gun in the show or his movie. Okay. I was expecting to see Jared Leto's Joker. I was expecting to hear some 30 Seconds to Mars blasting. Okay, so the other so where's Beast Boy? Okay, Beast Boy. I know this. Okay, I know this is coming from a friend of Schwartz and Freezer, Thurman Ivy, and Kerry Riddler. But why would you want to see Leto Joker? Not for his sake, but because he's the frontman for 30 Seconds to Mars. And their song Edge of the Earth is the main anthem for Need for Speed Hot Pursuit 2010. Well, because LEGO wants to hide the fact that this is a Suicide Squad tie-in, even though it obviously is. I mean, note how it's just called The Squad. Exactly, that's... Wrong Robin. That's Tim Drake. You gotta pick Dick Grayson. I would, except... Does Nightwing have the various... This 60s Robin, Nightwing, or Agent Grayson? Well, do any of them have any means to pick up and distribute a track gubbins? Because that's what this mini kit over here calls for. Nightwing lost his ability to pick things up, sadly. If they were going to leave 50 here, you'd think that they'd have 25 for the actual mini kit, and then another 25 for like studs or something, because that's how it was in Lego Batman 1. Clearly this whole room was made. Well, all the mini kits in this room were made with Robin's suit's toolkit in mind, because he can basically do everything. The only thing I don't know that he can do is freeze things. Totally forgot Helmet Robin can mind control. Right, so let's get some ice over here. You gotta love how, since they didn't want to design many suits for 60s Batman and Robin, but wanted to keep them useful, and then they crammed as many suit abilities as possible for them, and didn't do the same to Nightwing and Batgirl, even though Lego Batman 1 had set a precedent for that. Yeah, that is weird. Alright, so where is Nightwing? Because I think everyone else can get everything we need to move on for story. Come off it! You gotta love it when the game is really picky about where you have to be in order to build things. Okay. Are there any other Teen Titans we need to cover? Oh yeah, Raven. Okay, who can dig? I'm guessing Beast Boy. Aww. I'm guessing nobody here can do lantern constructs. In which case... Well, Beast Boy has a wide pool of abilities. I don't doubt that because of, like, all the forms he can take.
What heroism! What a superhuman physique! You almost remind me of myself.
Okay, where is... Okay, Brainiac. And then bam. Might as well screenshot that. Just so we have like a shot of the whole Teen Titans together. And then back out to the Watchtower. Task Force experts. So, next up we got to do either... Next up is either the Arrow show or the Man of Steel movie. Do you have a preference? Be sure to send that screenshot, mate. Share. Oh, I can only share it with people I know on PlayStation, at least directly from PlayStation itself. I might have to, like, send it to the app, and then, like, kind of surprising how they didn't have a Teen Titans bonus level since Go was airing when this game came out. Alright, fair. Yeah, that's fair. Well, here's how I'm going to work around, a video is paused, broadcasting only mic audio. Right, what I'm going to do is I'm going to send it to the PlayStation app, share it from my phone to you, and then do that. They could have brought back alternate Killer Moth from the DS version. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, if it isn't already strange enough that they focus on Adam West's Batman, but still focus on Danny Elfman's music, and have a DLC level of The Dark Knight, The Arrow show, and the Man of Steel movie. Not really the best at doing consistent tone, are they? But anyway, do you have a preference for whether we do Arrow or Man of Steel? Because I know that Arrow will be given Ollie and Deathstroke, so... And Man of Steel is only really about how Superman ended up on Earth. I'm gonna say Man of Steel since I had the set based on that. All right, fair enough.
Krypton, once a great planet, now stands on the brink of destruction. I, Maximus, Jor-El, must try to save my son Cal by sending him off-planet with all our civilization's genetic knowledge hidden in his tiny baby pants. If I can get home and put him inside our last pod, he'll be safe. As long as we put enough milk in with him, that should do the trick. It can't fail. General Zod. He wants to take over the planet, which is falling to bits. What a loon. I trust his space dragon. Senseless waste. Calyx, you drongo, help me get inside. I returned to find my home, besieged by General Zod and his fighters. I can't stand uninvited house guests.
There were several. I meant the one with this spaceship. Also, it's weird that Arrow even has a bonus level, considering LEGO never based sets on that show.
The front door was locked using a puzzle so complex that only a machine like Calyx could possibly ever solve it. I hoped Lara and Cal were still safe inside.
And yet, it's an ordinary tech panel to everyone else. Superman is such an iconic hero that you get superhero just by entering the room. Yeah, Superman has all his stud multipliers enabled by default. Which makes you worry why he makes a living as a reporter. Wait, only a machine like Calyx could ever have solved it. Or a psychic in a specialized suit. Or a spot officer. Or a scientist. Well, in that sense, Kryptonians are idiots with technology if their standard of excellence is basically what most tech characters can already do at a base level.
Zod had no idea of my true plans for the Codex, but he seemed determined to stop me at all costs. In some ways, you'll have to admire his persistence.
Okay. I wish they gave this level... a special property where Kryptonians didn't have superpowers in this level, and in turn, Superman's parents had superpowers if you don't play them on Krypton. If coding that is a pain in the ass, I get it. Because, I mean, with the Western AAA space's focus on outsourcing work to contractors, there is a good... But even then, it makes no sense. You can play Superman in this level, double jump, and cue John Williams. Yeah, that is weird.
Another fiery explosion with more of Zod's men trying to hunt me down. It was at this point I began to wish I'd come in through the back door.
I was hoping you'd actually hum the Superman theme when reading that part. Well, if only... Well, despite Man of Steel being a DCEU project, it was made at Syncope, which implies that Christopher Nolan had some hand as a producer, so... Oh, come on. I'll tell you what, whoever does the voice of Jor-El here, he's also Alfred for the Dark Knight level.
Finally, I can get young Cal in the escape pod. I think he might need changing first, though. Zod again? Hasn't he got better things to do? Get a decent haircut? Or not the cradle? Took Lara and I ages to put that together. Sweetheart, can you remember where we put the instructions for that? Such damage. I had once considered naming my child Zod. Lara argued that we should call him Neil before we both settled for Cal. I definitely choose Neil before Zod now.
I'm guessing she's too... I'm guessing she's too worried over the baby to do anything. Yep, she can only jump. Yeah, imagine being named after one of the greatest villains in history. By the way, how did you like the That's My Name finale? As soon as I read that first bit, I knew I could almost feel where you were going with that. For anyone who doesn't know what we're talking about, well, you'll probably get lost if I do talk about it, and if you do, it's probably going to enter spoiler territory.
But this was ridiculous. Repairing it would be vital. Our plan was to succeed. Gotham, one of Zod's most loyal henchmen, and a formidable combatant. Shame he smelled worse than a Rondo beast. Feora. A warrior so tough, she was rumored to have taken her vacations on what was left of Wegthor.
Oh crud. Adam West is stuck on Krypton? How do we get him out of that before the planet explodes? Also, since he's human, shouldn't he have superpowers here? What am I supposed to do with... keep saying I should be...
The cradle was finally rebuilt. This was our only chance.
Now I can...
Goodbye, my son. Remember to write. No, wait. Never mind.
It'd be so funny if the Zod goons in this level had the classic Sonny's and Stubble face. Alright, target acquired. You may deploy when ready.
General Zod arrived at last. I couldn't let him stop our mission. I never thought that'd get off the ground. Good luck, son. Your mother's left a bunch of hologram doohickeys in the pod to teach you how to do stuff. And there's some holiday snaps from that trip to Kandor we took. Wherever you end up, make sure you wear plenty of sunscreen. And try not to lose the genetic codex I've hidden in your DNA.
It's not an S. Hell of a name for a trophy. Nice shoot, son. That's for getting superhero. Okay. It says a lot that it says a lot that the thing that they show on the world map is what the mini kit build is going to be. Yeah, it's all the way over here. Okay. Come on, Power Girl. Thank you.
Krypton, once a great planet, now stands on the brink of destruction. I, Maximus.
Okay, Power Girl shouldn't have all that much power in this level, all things considered. And there's Azrael returning from the first game, kind of. Who has explosives? It's just me, or does Batman disguised as Joker show up in a whole bunch of free play rosters? He's not really all that useful. Yeah, I agree. He can target with his batarangs, and that's about it. Joker Batman can also use a rope, but that's it. Well, I can't think of... Well then, you know, he should have a rope. Kill him off. Here's one in his debut comic. So Azrael can dig. And use tech panels. Okay, so bam. In Lego Batman 1, Azrael had super strength, even though that's not an ability he should have. Okay, now all that's left is in, I think, the final room. Oh, come on! Alright. You don't like being accurate? Here's something accurate.
Finally, I can get young Cal in the escape pod.
Help!
I guess Bizarro doesn't get hurt by kryptonite. So you should
Good job, fellow crime fighter.
still
Now I really must be going. Adam West, away! Ah-da-da-da-dum, Adam West. Ah-da-da-da-dum, Adam West.
suppose that's appropriate for him to do here. The game didn't give you a bomber character because it really wanted Adam West to go down with the ship. And it wasn't even his ship. Ship? Krypton is a planet. Yeah, but that doesn't have as much of a ring to it as the usual figure of speech. I'm glad Zod was kind enough to allow this human actor to escape the planet. Maybe he gave him a ship to fly back to Earth with because he kneeled before Zod or whatever. Come on. Alright. I'll get Mummy up here to release the baby. Okay. All right, and we're good. An ideal to strive towards. So now there's only one DLC level left. And then we can get back to free roam. At which point there will still have to be a couple other trophies I need to keep an eye out for. But for now, let's get the Arrow show on the road.
My name is Oliver Queen. I've been stranded on an island with only one goal: survive. Survive, and one day use a proper toilet again. I must fulfill my father's dying wish to use the list of names he left me and bring down those who are poisoning my city. To do this, I must become someone else. I must become something else. Something green and pointy. And arrowy. So far I've learned how to give a bowl of water a good slapping, but my training is by no means complete. Like, what if I'm attacked by a bowl of soup? Not watery soup. That really thick pea soup. Whole different fighting style to water. Anyway, I'm not alone on this island. I've met another survivor, Slade Wilson. He's okay. He just likes to take his top off a little too much and hits me in the face a lot. But he assures me it's for my own good. He's agreed to train me to fight and to survive. That day, Slade and I decided to visit a nearby campsite that belonged to our not-so-friendly neighbors. We would need to trust each other if our plan was to succeed. For members of the continuity police out there, sometimes I like to imagine myself back on the island wearing my aero costume, okay?
There's one trophy I really should have been more active in, got something green and pointy. Oh, are we getting backstory for Green Hornet?
Thank you for saving me from that vicious ensnarement, fellow crime fighter.
Oh, Ollie. If only you knew what Slade did with Terra, you'd be surprised you didn't find him on that other island. Well, to be fair, I haven't seen the show, so I have no idea what the context for all this is, except for what the game provides.
My experiences on the island changed me. Sometimes they even changed me into a small, plastic version of myself. Slade had changed too, but he always had a plan to survive.
The Terra thing is in the Teen Titan comics, and that other island should give you a clue about what happened. I mean, the island that the current US president was also on. Oy vey. Anyway.
There's no doubt in my mind that being around Slade made me stronger. I hardly ever climbed waterfalls at home.
Wait,
Danger was all around the island. You always had to watch your step.
oh, whoa, what the? So, yeah, this is all very funny. Okay, okay, so whoever's island this is doesn't really expect me to take my time if I want to survive. Right, Ollie?
It was Yao Fei's bow. Slade had hidden it for safekeeping, but today, we needed to put it to good use. I remember thinking at the time that my archery had greatly improved, as well as wondering how Slade had been able to construct such an elaborate shooting gallery. We were ready to take on the bad guys, but it turned out they were ready too.
So only one miss, I'll take it. I think finishes like that are why... There's just something about Arrow. Or at least Ollie himself. Whoa! Whoa. I remember with how realistic and serious the tone of this level is compared to the rest of the game, I like to play as Condiment King and Polka Dot Man in this level's free play. Well, to sort of balance it, to sort of balance out seriousness with camp. He certainly is an adult. I never got the I never got the appeal of camp. Like, oftentimes, like, as a kid, I often just watched whatever was on TV. I mean, I did have a very healthy library of DVDs and continue to expand said library to this day with how important physical media is. I kind of wonder if all the bonus levels are indeed canon to the main story, and this is the same Slade Wilson we saw in the squad and dating the Zamoran warrior. Oh, one thing's for sure, I should have been a lot more...
expecting Mr. Mixia's Pitlick?
Like, chill! So... Slade can stealth.
Tricky to get past unless we thought of something. Luckily, Slade was extremely skilled when it came to not being seen.
You get kills with your bow and arrow because I need that for a trophy, while I sort out this. So, whack! Oh.
Turned out to be a setup. They were waiting to ambush us like guests at some twisted surprise birthday party without any presents, cake, or ice cream.
I once dated a woman from another planet. She was blue, beautiful, but then a duck came up and forcefully split us up. I don't know if I'll ever fall in love again. Ollie. Oh, sorry, didn't hear that. I was just too busy being carried by my hot bombshell, whole blonde singer of a girlfriend. I don't know if you know this, but in continuities like Injustice, Ollie and Dinah actually have a son together. Come on. Is it Roy? He's in this game, no? I don't know if I've heard of any Roy, but... Also, fun fact, in Teen Titans Go, Roy Harper goes on a date with Kitten, Killer Moth's daughter. Guess they're in-laws now. Behold my superior archery skills.
Woof. At last, we spotted our prize. A stockpile of weapons that, for us, would make getting off the island next to impossible. We had to destroy them while we had the chance.
Well, when you're back in the hub, can you turn to Man Bat and Ground Pound? I recently discovered the effect for that. It's super cool. I wish Green Arrow had a bigger role to play in the story. I'd take him over Grundy, that's for sure. Yeah, especially since Grundy's only really unique ability is shared with Terra and Swamp Thing. Now, sure, Terra's DLC, but
so there you have it. Another harrowing experience back on the island that made me into who I am today, into what I've become today. Now I gotta go. Felicity and Diggle worry when I flash back for too long. Remember, keep your arms straight and let go.
Only one goal. Survive. I'm not Robin Hood. Hell of a name for a trophy. So, there's a lot of how much we were able to pull off. Keep your arms straight and let go. Picture of him hanging on for dear life. I'm guessing that was more so intended to be like chin-ups. I mean, just ask my mum. She'll break him out anytime she feels like getting in shape. Anyway, there was one trophy I missed in the Man of Steel level, and that's to bring Crypto there.
Krypton. Once a
It might have
great
just
man
jinxed
now
my...
stands on the brink of destruction.
If there not a... I swear there was a trophy. Man, this game loves giving you Power Girl. I mean, I'd do the same though. Now I feel like I'm jinxed and I'm not gonna get it header for free play in the Arrow level. Got to bring Crypto and Superman. What? It hasn't popped yet. It says plays Crypto in the Man of Steel level. Just switch to Super Duper. Oh, I just had to switch away from and then to him. Crypto, come home. There it is. Huh, that's strange. I know. So, well, at least man back ground pound. Where's trust me, it looks amazing. Oh, music, man bats. Okay, that I'll give you that. I'll give you that. That is pretty cool. Okay, so Arrow, Free Play, Starfire. What'd I tell you?
My name
Jinxed me.
is Oliver Queen. I've been stranded on an island with only one goal: survive. Survive, and one day use a proper toilet.
I noticed one thing. Alfred can aim, but he doesn't get a special targeting ring. Literally every other character that can aim does. Okay. Okay. So, that's okay. I like Ivy too. It sure makes sense with this forest setting. Alright, that's fair. Fair enough. Okay. 1, 1, 4, 1. Is that a number significant with Arrow in any way, shape, or form? Because it kind of feels like it should, because I'm surprised there's no trophy for getting the Trickster, the Joker, and Swamp Thing on screen all at the same time, seeing as they all have something in common. Well, yeah, but it wouldn't be until LEGO DC Super Villains when Mark Hamill would actually play this Joker. Granted, that's mainly because they were finally able to get Kevin Conroy as Batman, but you know, still. Okay, Azrael can dig. Actually, do you happen to know if Ayla Sakura was in LEGO Force Awakens? It's a game that's on PS3, so I could check, but I haven't actually played it, so yeah. So I can't say I know for sure. I can Again, only one miss. Was that scan not here the first time? I swear it wasn't. She is. That means LEGO Force Awakens technically has two common crew members with Star Wars 98. John Ostrander and Christian Simpson. I suppose if I'm going to check, it has to be... Well, I kind of know what I have to check. Namely that I've heard that it would be cool if those pushing devices were quicker if you did them with a super strength character. I guarantee you that was not there the first time. Okay, so 30 attract gubbins. So I'm guessing if they're not out here, then all the attract gubbins we'll need will be inside that camp. Okay, do you have a stealth suit? Yes, you do. And it's automatically triggered rather than... Oy vey. Okay, we're in. Now I need to find those attract gubbins. Well, if that's 15, I need another 15 for in order to open the thing. That's 25. So there's 5 more attract gubbins that I need for... What are you doing aiming over that way, you blithering idiot? I can't think of where else I can look for more track gubbins. We need 5 more to complete the thing. Have you done the DLC mission with Joker and Harley? Yes. I think we did that in an earlier stream, actually. Wanna know what's weird about that music? About that mission? It has King Tut's theme music. But King Tut himself doesn't actually appear in this game. I was supposed to grab a track gubbins from here as well. Okay. Luthor. I am an idiot. And yes, I do frequently end up feeling, end up reckoning with that feeling. Regardless, that's what the DLC mission is down and out. Oliver Queen is alive! So... that is every mini kit. And I've successfully crossed 20 billion studs. I suppose, to be fair, with the way I tackle Lego games, it's far less impressive in games like this where the first few red bricks are the stud multipliers. Anyway, what other trophies can we go for? Okay, so there are a bunch of free play characters. Set free play characters as certain people. Right, so for Arrow, it's Felicity Snoke and John Diggle. Team Arrow. For Man of Steel, it's alright. Oh yeah, Al Brave and the Bold Batman came with the thing set, the Batman anniversary one. So for Man of Steel, we need Henry Cavill's Superman and General Zod. I will find him. For For Suicide Squad, I need to do a hub race with Harley's motorbike. Last thing I do that's character specific is I need Darkseid. Oh, is it like the crypto thing where I have to... Yep, Darkseid on the moon. Alright, so... There's one more trophy I can go for on the moon. Hey diddle diddle. Big Figs look so weird standing up straight. Maybe that's kind of why Darkseid does it. So you can feel sort of like weirded out and or intimidated by his presence. Okay, so here's the thing to Oa. So there are a few trophies we can go for there. First, let's grab Plastic Man because I think that will take us back to like the other ones, the other teleports. But is there any planet that you would like a glimpse of right now? Because we have enough gold bricks to build every door. Okay. Other things we can do. We can pay each planet a visit for one trophy. We can knock out our buddy on Nock for another. We can do hub races as Green Lantern with Harley's motorbike. Actually, we don't have Green Lantern yet, so we can't do one of those. I think we've picked up a damn solid trophy haul. So, but I will say it is weird. It is weird that some of the DLC trophies are rarer than the platinum, at least in terms of like how many people have got what. I can't play as Adam West until I've gotten all the Adam West imperils. I think I know where the hidden celebrity party is, but it's also where the 100% stud fountain is, so it'll probably save a lot of time to get them both in one go. 2. I'm hoping that jumping on bouncy objects 50 times is a cumulative thing, so that I can so if there's any bouncing things on the remaining lantern planets, I can start to get credit for those. But beyond that, I think that, unless you want a glimpse of which planet we want to go to first, I think that's it for this stream. Because I think that if the Lantern planets...
You have summoned the Dark Might!
Because I think if the other Lantern planets are as... Right, so Oa, 17 gold bricks and 5 tokens. Ismalt, Adam West in Peril, 3 tokens, 7 gold bricks, 5 quests. And that's as much as Zamaron had. And Okara, except for 1 more token. Nock, same thing. Odin, same as Okara. Quad. Okay, so I think we might be able to get... I think we might be able to get all of those and the platinum in one more stream. So I think that unless you want to head to a certain planet right now, it'll be business as usual insofar as like actually doing stuff goes. So I think we can pretty safely start wrapping things up. Thank you all for coming, and yeah, I'll see you guys next time.